What is this? Cooper!
That's not my name.
Right. Okay. Someone else just totally staged it, yeah.
Well, I put it on the glass so that I didn't scratch your paint.
Thank you, Cooper. Appreciate that. Guys, we're gonna go take this for a ride here, and I'm gonna take the toolbox with me. We haven't driven this in a long time. Hopefully don't get stranded on the side of the road, but this is gonna be fun. The weather's really nice. We're gonna try and light them up and doing a custom fuel blend, so we gotta make this thing work. We gotta adjust the idle and throw some fuel in it, and hopefully we can be able to have a pretty quick little rip on the street. Gotta clean the window, you know, it's just some of the, wipe some of the mold off, maybe spray some of the mold off. We'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
We'll brush it off.
Does it have the hot tune in it?
It's got some tune in it, but it's not, it doesn't have my blessing, I'll say that for sure. So. All right, so yeah, that's actually way worse than I thought. Oh man, I think putting grease on it actually made it better. Oh. All right, so this is my redneck trying to get the darn thing to idle, so we'll see if it'll actually idle better. Maybe we'll stick some tape around this thing. We're trying to beat the sun going down. So, all right, let's see if it'll run an idle with that on there. Not too bad. Let's just... All right, so I can't tune this at the moment. I don't have the software or the hardware. I was thinking about putting some E85 in it just to lean it up a little bit. I gotta see if the cigarette lighter works. I can put my wideband in there. We can do that. That's as low as I can get the fuel pressure.
Have you taught people your fuel trick? Have you taught the viewers?
I have, but okay, so look. I mentioned this before, but like if you pour this
Liam, listen.
at about 9 o'clock here, or 3 o'clock for that matter, depending on your perspective, it gurgles less. So we're not going to try and like splooge it all over the car and it's like gurgling.
It's dripping on the back of the car.
Well, that's a different story. It's not gurgling. It might be dripping. Yes, it is.
The evaporation of the
Not happy.
So, because I can't tune this, this is like a go-kart trick here. This fuel requires a richer mixture. We're trying to lean it out by fuel blend, so hopefully we should be somewhere about a 30% mixture on our E85. That should lean our mixture out a bit. So, trying not to foul out the plugs, just gonna go for a quick little test drive. The weather is really nice. Should work out pretty good, I hope. But a lot better than just being straight 93. Ooh, look at that. Reckon we're gonna see a little bit better. So we had our drag radials on there, wrong side, so we're... Liza's swapping that real quick. I'm trying to clean it up.
You want to at least say why they were on the wrong side?
I don't even remember why.
We let somebody borrow them and threw them back on there in a rush.
Oh, really?
These things are rock solid, though. Goodness.
Put air in them.
How much? 80 psi?
Cooper is in a mood. Ooh, it's got a yellow tinge to it. Look at that. We'll clean up nicely.
I would say that a solid 88% of the mold has been taken care of.
I've never had the wideband on this car as long as I've had it, so, well, let's see what it does. So, I can crank her up. Oh, yeah. That's so weird that it actually just cranks up and runs now. Pull her down. Go ahead and pull her down there. That'll burn your eyes. Are you ready to have a little bit of like asphyxiation and exhaust smell on you when you come back here?
That's old school hot rod. Right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You have to have that.
Large overlap, no cats, pretty rich. We're gonna come back stinking. That's the way it is, but that's really the way that it is, you know. All right, so we just got our tires changed. Let's go for a quick little rip there, James.
Yeah, that's like about to
just fired up the Vector. Oh, I actually turned it on and off from there. Vector 3 radar detector. I think that's like circa like 1992 or something.
Like we just won the jackpot on the Pac-Man machine.
Yeah, yeah, if that ain't old school, I don't know what is. But whew. Yeah, I only got a harness over here. What's that? Oh yeah, minor detail. She's on a lap belter.
The old lap belt.
Yeah. So the key here is we're just gonna stay within pushing distance. So maybe like a 10 block radius or something like that. So. The throttle body on this thing is like, it's always had a pretty wicked, you know,
Like tip into.
yeah, but I mean right now I don't know if I got the enrichment right, but we gotta wait and blend the fuel and stuff, so. Yeah. That was usually like that. Like that was like, there's like nothing.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's got a little bit of a stumble there, so. Oh, we got a little tappy. Alright, so let's check our brakes here.
Kind of make sure it stops.
Yeah,
that's always key.
You can really tell if there's some crap on the brakes there. Yeah, so let's give it some brakes. She's a little like coffin stuttery spit part. Oh, dude, that was an absurd amount of smoke that just came out in the back there.
Clearing her out. It's been sitting for a while.
Yeah. So we cleaned the injectors yesterday with like some brake clean, and it was yeah, pretty much just like as redneck as we can do it as quickly as possible. I mean, it's better than not doing it at all, but I mean, we are pulsing it through a machine that's been designed to do it, but still. Oh, jeez. Trying to like easy squeeze in the throttle there, but it doesn't.
Trying to get it past the brake.
Yeah, we're gonna try and like. It's like I can't tell if it's when you step on it though. It looks like it's crazy rich, but see that makes me think it's lean, but
Yeah.
oh man, the brakes suck though. like 670 or something like that, and we were expecting to make more power, but I'm like, hey, it's a 4L80, it's got a heavy wheel, it's got a non-locking converter. I was like, man, so with the converter not locking, it's just spinning within itself, you know. So it's like all the late model trannies, they lock up as early as second or third gear, and it's just more efficient. It's not like it's slipping or sliding within itself. And this thing, I always come back to this because it's a non-locking converter. It's just such a weird, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I was trying to explain it to the guy that had the car because he had built it and somebody else picked the parts, but I was just like, it's kind of an old school race thing because the new school is like, it'll definitely do what it needs to do.
It's all about the lockup converter and all that stuff, but old school stuff, they weren't really a fan of lockup.
Response seems to be getting a little bit better. It's just she's getting a little cleaned out. But I just remember cruising on the highway, this thing would be like, "Rah!" And you give it throttle, and it's like, "Ah!" It would never, you know, when you give it throttle,
Feel like you're missing something.
Yeah. Just always felt like you're down a gear than where you should be or something like that. Feels like, I didn't watch it there, but it felt like it like leaned out there, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Okay.
It's like 11.8, then went 14.3 again.
Yeah, it's like we're got good fuel and it just noses over real bad. We're getting there. Got a long, long ways to go trying to map this thing out. I don't know what we're going to do for engine management, but I haven't looked into the EEPROM, you know, tuning game in
A long time.
years, man. And I was like, once you went to the LS tuning stuff, it's like you do that, you just never want to go back.
Prom life.
Yeah. Prom life is, that's a thing of the past. Is that like driving better? That's a crazy lead there, though.
It was 11.8, then went 16.7.
Jeez. Yeah, it's like a floaty boat, though. It's like kind of just like
Just dances all around.
who knows what these, what the coil, or like, it's got coilovers up front, but who knows how.
House on the back.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? David's not here.
He's not here, so he can't get yelled at for this.
David, somebody must have just done
that
some
was
sort of
not us.
stupid looking.
Stop. All right, go.
Super. Yeah, it's got the milk toast in it. Ugh.
Top our whole
That is
tank.
yeah, that's gross. That's some milky oil there.
240.
Yeah, it was 226 just a second ago, and that's when it jumped down. All right, hey, so not bad for it's like we pulled the old fart out of the nursing home, and he can still spar a little bit. That's kind of my analogy there. He's still got a little bit. He's way out of shape, but hey, it's this isn't bad. What do you say?
No, I mean,
It's something to work with,
yeah, no, I'm definitely impressed by it. Just as far technically advanced as it is for the age of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of trick stuff on it, and it runs pretty good. Once it gets past that stuttering and popping and banging.
Yeah, we got to work on the tune-up there badly. So I'll be looking into some sort of something to tune it for a little bit, but I'm definitely not going to be doing that publicly. This will probably be the last one I'll ever do. Never going to do another one again. Oh, yeah.
Break out the prom. And
Yeah. So back to the chip burning, back to what cut your teeth on, So we'll do that, try and see what we can get going with there. But who knows what we're going to do with it. But it would be fun to get it to run a little bit the way that it is. Maybe even better my dad's time, because he never got to run it in good weather. So if it could run better than 100.
Run the same time or not go fast.
Yeah. It's got potential. The irony of this whole build, or what my dad had done versus my wife's car a couple years ago, we had the fastest ATSV in the world as a manual, and it went the same time that this car did. So 10.7 at 131 with a car removed 20 years from when this car had done it. So kind of crazy. It's just a testament to today's technology, but again, back in the day, this thing was the hot ticket. So definitely a record car. Pretty good. I'm really impressed with everybody. I mean, Laz, George, everybody. We've made some incredible progress for this such a short amount of time. So this has been really, really cool. Hope to keep the momentum going. So we'll see you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Whoa! Oh man. That was a nice slide there. Nice.